So you want to use a spirit board, but you're scared you're going to do something wrong and open up a portal to the other side. Well, that's kind of the intention, but let's do it safely. I'm using this spirit board. It's not a specific branded Ouija board, so I want to make that clear. I've never actually used a specific Ouija board, so I can't say for certain that these techniques will work for a Ouija board specifically, but I have used it with this board over the years that I've had it, and I've never had problems. This one in particular is called the Enchanted Spell Board. The first thing you're going to do is set up your board. This board in particular has directional points on each side, so I'm going to point those in the correct directions. That's just to make me feel more comfortable because I have OCD, but you don't have to do that. It's not necessary to have the board work. Each spirit board that you have will come with a device called a planchette. It's just a device that has a clear area to where you can see what's underneath it to help you to communicate with whatever being, spirit, or entity that's coming through to interact with you. Now, you can optionally set up protection before you set up the board at all. I personally tend to set up protection after I set up the board. I haven't started communication on the board, so technically it's still closed, which means that I still have time to set up protection before actually initiating contact. Like I said, you can set up a circle around your board to help you feel more protected and protect the intention that you have going into that communication session. But optionally, you could set up protective crystals around your board. You can either put them on the edges of the board or the four corners, or however configuration that you feel is best. You can use crystals like obsidian, black tourmaline, selenite, things like that to help raise the vibration but also have those protective barriers. If you don't want to use a circle or you don't want to use crystals, you can also just optionally call on angels, beings, entities, or your spirit team to help protect you during the session, as well as anybody else involved, to help have positive intention for interacting with whatever comes through. Now from here, you want to do a very respectful opening, so you're going to say, hello, we welcome any spirits, entities, beings in the room that have the highest intention for me and the people involved in this session to come through and speak with us. Rule number one is that you should go in with respect. You should never go in looking for a fight. You're looking to communicate, not provoke. From here, you can have your session however you choose. And then when you're done, you're going to close out the board. Some boards have a hello and a goodbye. Mine in particular does not. It only has yes or no. So I move the planchette over to no, and I say, thank you so much for communicating with us. I'm going to close down this session. I ask you to leave respectfully and in peace. From there, you can put away your board and you're done with your session. I've never had any issues using these methods, but always go in with your own discretion and make sure that you're feeling safe. It's normal to feel nervous interacting with spirit, but remember that you're always protected, whether you have protective crystals on you or not. And remember that you're in control of the situation. You can also do cleansing after your session if you feel like you've gathered any extra energies. That is how to use a board safely. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Peace!